All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and get round one underway. So tonight, as usual, we're going to have the Wednesday night scrims. We do these every single Wednesday, same time. All you got to do is join the Discord and submit a roster. Other than that, just look out for the pings. And basically, if you have any questions, ask me or one of my staff members. And other than that, we try to get as many people packed into this lobby as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and start this one. Hopefully everybody's ready. And good luck to all the participants tonight. Hopefully we have a good stream just like we did last week. Alright guys, I'm getting my last program loaded up now. So basically all the text on the right hand side will change. Definitely forgot to open that one just a little bit ago. So now that my processor's finally chilled out, let's see what round one is going to bring us for the plane line. And hopefully it's not something fucking stupid. All right, so plane line for the first round is going to go from military all the way up to Lipovka. So should see a whole bunch of people, from what I can guess, going to be going military as well as Novo. Definitely all over Milta Power area. Definitely expecting to see go Primorsk and Ferry Pier. And then definitely around like the prison, school, most likely Yasnaya areas. That's where you're probably going to see the most of everybody stacked up. Most people right now that are going to have a Western drop. Not sure if they're only going to have one as in just a primary. Some teams have a secondary. But everybody that's pretty much going to the Western side, like George Pool and all that area, basically right now they're going to be jumping towards any one of these roads where they know vehicles normally spawned. So basically, you're going to see people jumping in the same area thinking they're going to fight just by looking at the map. But a lot of these teams are actually looking for vehicles to go to safer locations to loot. That way they don't have to take somebody on right off the bat. So, two teams going Lipovka. Or sorry, not Lipovka, Primorsk. Does look like two teams are over there in the Ferry Pier area. Let's go ahead and check in with Team 21. So this is going to be Gone 11. And once I'm all done with everything tonight, I'm actually going to go back and check on what the stream actually looked like. I kind of downgraded the graphics just a little bit, hoping to make everything run just a little bit smoother. So in exchange, I bumped up the frames per second. Going to be running 60 instead of 30 this week to see if it makes a little bit of difference. I actually don't have the chat open right now, so if anybody can let me know, that would be amazing. And Zed's going to go ahead and run somebody over at the very beginning. Looks like Team 12 and, what was that, 16, I believe? We're fighting over the vehicle that spawns at the compound right here. You can see TG is now jumping in the car. They are going to chase him down and try to run over another one of their members. So these guys are playing rough tonight. So they're going to go ahead and turn back around and come back for another spin on this. And Zed is going to get another one. So that's kind of unfortunate. That's not really the way I like to play, even in ESL and stuff like that. I know it goes for points, but I kind of feel better giving some people a chance right off the bat. So Fuego 8 is going to be taking on TMGN. Let's see if we can see where these guys are at. So they're going to be up there in Yasnaya. Oh, and it did not switch. So right now, Blaze currently down. It looks like LM and Chem both currently out as well. That's actually going to be it for that team. So Fate went ahead and eliminated these guys rather quickly. I want to say, what was it? Like 3 of them already. So 2 were out. 1 was knocked by the time I had already gotten over here. But that's going to be a good, like 60 points just right there in kills for them already. We have New England Whalers over here as well. I actually didn't notice there was a 3rd team here. I do see a couple people commenting in the Twitch chat already, so I can see that portion of the chat through my stream software. Let me know what you guys think of the graphics so far compared to what I normally run. So it's going to be a little bit less quality, but higher frames per second. I'm just wondering if it's going to make a difference at all just streaming it, whether or not. If it doesn't look sharp, I really don't plan on using it. I want to get as much quality out of this as possible. So anything you guys have, like comments wise, anything like that, definitely shoot me a DM or something like that. Try to listen to everything that's basically given my way. So Liz is going to be jumping down. Let's see if we can go find somebody else that's actually close to each other. Let's go down here with Vane and his team coming up on latency. You can see one of the players over there does have some damage done to him. Maybe Saint? Can't really tell. But Onyx trying to play some shots on him. I think maybe 1 or 2 landed. And actually going to be taken out. So JD Smooth picking up the kill right there. And I forgot to stream or change my stream tag for tonight. And let's go Rozhawk now. Check in. So I thought TG was taking some people on, and not at the moment. But there are 2 teams up here at Severny. And you can also see Gone 11 taking some shots over there. Team 20 is in a vehicle rotating towards them, possibly rotating away. That's going to be DN1. And you can see Allen's going to be jumping down, trying to get some kind of angle on these guys. And they are going to continue rotating. So definitely not a bad idea with that many people with different angles on you. But are they coming back up? Where are these dudes at? So they're actually going to the warehouses. I didn't see their team was that close to behind them. Rat Guy's going to get a knock. Let's go over here with U7. And Dave's already been taken out of round 1. And what is that? XLR8 is going to be real close to these guys too. So let's go in here, see where these other teammates are at. So 2 of them are close together, and then the others are going to be spread out. You're going to see Unruly quite a distance away from his teammates. And going to go back over here with Gone 11 real quick. And Breezy is going to get a knock onto Allen with the M16. And you can see the shots landing all around him in the dirt. So was able to land like 1 or 2. And Breezy is going to get the final bullet into him. So Death is going to hop in a buggy, try to regroup with possibly Fruit over there. And where are these other guys at? So Coots is going to get a confirmed kill up there in Severny. Not sure if that is it. It might be. So I believe, what was that, Team 16? It has been eliminated from the first round. Let's go down here with the Rye guy. Damn, he came so fucking close to dying. Look how much health is on this man's bar down here. And let's go up with Fruit one more time over here. So Team 20 is going to be just across the street from them now. Let's get a bird eye view on this one. And they're going to have a whole team over there. How many of these guys have left? So they still have 3 standing. One of their teammates is in a vehicle. I'm not sure how far away they are from these guys, but it's about to be a 4v2. Thank you, Nudes. I'll try changing it down to 30 for the next time I stream and see if it works out any better. Unfortunately, while I'm in the middle of a stream, I can't change my FPS. So next week, I may have a new portion of the stream to put onto it. I just got a green screen, and I've been experimenting everything with it. I think I finally have it to where everything's working properly. So I may unveil it later in the week if I stream some of my gameplay. If not, it'll definitely be next Wednesday. So hopefully that doesn't put too much stress on my stream. I feel like the more stuff I add to it, the slower things get. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to keep and what I don't. So you can see Lizzie there with that Mini 14. Trying to look in the area of where Fuego 8 is chilling. And this zone is going to shift directly to Rozhawk and School. Still going to have Pachinki in it, so latency is going to have a pretty good location on this one. So you can already see 2 drops down. Not sure if anybody's hit them or not. It does look like Shadow may be over at the one by Ruins, though. What's up, Senpai? And I do apologize. I am on a little bit of a delay, so don't think I'm ignoring you or anything like that. It's just going to take a little bit of time for it to show up on your end. Thank you for the follow, IMB. All right, so Team 15 is going to have to rotate by ice to get out of North George. Let's see. That bridge over there is going to be blocked off, so their only rotation point is going to be towards these guys. Actually, no, it's right on the fucking edge of it. So they're either going to have to rotate towards ice or rotate towards DN1. And other than that, they could go up high and come up towards where the other ice team is shown right there by shooting range. Not too bad of a strategy if you're just trying to live it a little bit longer. And then where's everybody else chilling real quick? Yeah. You never know. You could think I'm like one of the sexiest fucking people you've ever seen. So XLR8 going to be in the general vicinity right now of Shreddit. Shreddit last week had probably one of the best weeks in these scrims that I've seen out of this team. They definitely impress me week after week with the teamwork that they actually have together. So definitely seeing some synergy coming out of those guys. Right now you're going to see, let's switch over here with Exclusive. Exclusive currently going to be knocked. And 8DP going to go ahead and thirst her as quickly as possible. And they are going to be back to the southwest just a little bit. Lizzie is, well, I thought she was over there. Damn, somebody's got some flares over there. Was that Team 1? Nope. It's got to be ice. Let's go ahead and check over here with these guys. So they're definitely going to come out of there with some good-ass loot. Trying to switch over them to, but it is not agreeing with me. So let's go over here with Team 11. And right now, G-Bud's going to be knocked. Moist Queef knocked as well. It's going to be up to Hippie and Wookie. Let's go ahead and zoom out and see where the other team is at. So they're going to be just below me. That's going to be Gone 11. Going to get a knock this time on Moist Queef, which is going to leave it up to Hippie. And that is going to be it for Forsaken. So nice job right there to Gone 11, working as a team. So the one thing I try to explain to everybody, not sure how competitive, like how far these teams go, like in ESL, other than stuff like that. I think I have seen Gone 11 before. But it's not really about who gets the kill when it comes to comp stuff. I know it looks better on your stats and shit like that. But it's more about putting as many bullets on target. I guess it's more about just pointing shit out. What's up, Courtney? Nah, you're never alone. So right now there's going to be 3 teams pretty close together, and it's going to be XLR8. U7 actually see some shots coming out of XLR right now, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to these guys. I actually jumped into some random, I think it was arcade matches the other day with Jag, and we absolutely obliterated everybody in, I think it was like a shotgun mode or some shit. It was just me and him on our team, and everybody else wasn't doing shit. And definitely ended up beast moding everyone. All right, so now Jag's going to come up over this hill. You're going to hear some shots come out of the U7 area. Did sound like a Car 9 over there. But it also did sound like one of the guys over here had a pretty beast gun as well. And let's see if we can see what they're actually looking at over there. So U7 right now is going to back off. I have a feeling they're going to jump in these vehicles and make a rotation around rather than take these guys on head on. Definitely not a bad idea right now. They are a man down, so they're a little bit uneven. Yes, it was definitely Moist Queef. I don't know if you've watched my stream before, but I do notice a lot of people try to censor themselves on stream so their stuff doesn't get taken down, I guess. But I have no filter, and I'm not really going to change who I am to suit whatever network I'm trying to stream on. It's either they can air it or they can't. It doesn't really bother me. I'll just switch to whoever will actually put it out there. So I think the ones right now that definitely said they're looking for stuff that I'm doing wrong would be Nemo TV. For some reason, they are going green, is what they called it. I guess it's from the whole internet bullying thing, I want to say, but not sure on that one. So now the zone's going to definitely shift towards Pachinki. Going to have a little bit of school in there. And now New England Whalers has switched spots with U7. U7 made a far rotation all the way all the way on the edge of the zone. So I'm going to go up here with Lizzie, check in with them. They are going to be right below Accelerate at the moment. So hopefully we can get a good battle between these two teams. The coordinate, I swear that's like all it was matching that entire fucking morning. A lot of the times I'll get like all weapons or the ones where it gives you item heaven. But that day was definitely mostly shotguns. So Lizzie's going to get knocked right there by Jag with the DP. And you're also going to have Team 18 directly behind the New England Whalers right now. I'm really surprised that they do not see Skittle. But two other members currently knocked. Prince going to try to get the revive on them. And Lizzie is bleeding out. I'm not sure if Winter's going to be able to get over. And Shadow's going to steal that one from Jag. But I did, for the first time, start streaming my gameplay. I think it was Monday afternoon. Ended up playing quite a few TDMs, some solo arcades, some solo squads. Ended up picking up some new people I've never played with before. So, like I tell everybody, I'm trying to meet everybody I can, get my name out there some more. So if you want to hit that add friend button, if we're not already, and you want to jump in some games, definitely willing to give it a try. I'm definitely not the one right now trying to push rank like everyone else. I care more about actually getting into battles and seeing how hard I can push myself against, I guess, uneven odds. To me, that is better training than, I guess, soft drops, not getting anybody off the bat, because to me, I'd rather learn on weapons that I'm not really comfortable with. Right now, Winters and Skittle going to be waiting for Accelerate to make the rotation so they can get out of there safely. You can also see X Shadow over there. So two different teams going to have two different angles on these guys. Maniac going to make his rotation down. Shredda is going to be in the farmhouse. It's just down the hill. Maniac is pushing the far, I guess, small building all the way to the right. So that should be a pretty safe location for that team. And let's go up here with 8DP. Now I'm going to go with Gone 11. Breezy going to get the knock onto one of the 8DP members. And I'm going to go over here and check in with latency. So these guys, off the bat, already had the zone come to them 2 times. So with them controlling the rooftops right now, they can definitely take the advantage onto everybody. To To me, I love the roofs in Pachinki, not only because you have the high ground, but you can literally jump from building to building now with this fucking ledge grab technique. And you can disappear pretty quickly and they won't know where the shots are coming from. Carlos going to take down Breezy over there. And let's see. So they're actually going to take down 2. I believe, what was that? Roman is going to get knocked by JD Smooth. So Latency going to be rocking some crate weapons like crazy. Already saw a Groza and an M249. Death going to get a knock onto Coots. And Maniac is now going to take down Winters. So Insidious does have the same strategy that Latency is rocking directly in front of him. So it may turn out to be a dual rooftop battle over here in Pachinki. And miss for Fuego 8 is now going to make his way down in. Definitely took a bunch of damage to get into that L-shaped building over there. Shadow is going to take down Miss now. And Fruit is going to get knocked by Church. Jay is going to take down Shadow. And from what I could tell, Latency has now moved inside of buildings, giving the rooftops to Insidious. And 2 of the members for 8DP going to be rotating by Team 8, one of the ice teams over there. Sly going to get a confirmed kill onto one of the members from 8DP. Wiggy going to go out to the play zone. And I didn't... where is Miss Team? So Church and Ryan are going to be making a rotation along the back end of the zone. They are going to end up running into, I believe it's Ice over there. You can see Chewy currently knocked. From what I can tell, it does look like C-Dub may be knocked as well. Kobe going to get a knock onto one of the members from 8DP. Queen B going to confirm a kill onto Chewy. And Marino is going to get the knock onto Church back here. And now it is going to be up to Ryan. Caliber going to be outside the zone, taking some damage right there, trying to get a different angle on that dude over there. And Caliber is going to get the final kill onto Fuego 8. Let's go back here into Pachinki. Going to be checking in with Insidious now. DN1 going to get a knock onto X Shadow. Saint's going to get a confirmed kill onto Kobe. And QWERTY's going to push right into Shred It. And Shred It is going to take that one. And Jay's going to get a knock, this time on Estella. And let's see what they do on this one. So basically how most people understand when it comes to squads. Off of 2 knocks, you're going to push as hard as you fucking can. Off 1, you're going to be looking to get that second one. So you're either going to be trying to pick off the guy that comes to res him or pick off another teammate. That way your entire team can push forward, be as aggressive as possible. It's all about, how do you fucking explain it? I guess like a win-loss ratio, but it's not put down into it. It's all about, I guess, a numbers game is a better way to explain it. So for a second, Insidious did push forward. Thought one of them was going to push off of the knock. It turns out they threw a nade and did back off a little bit. And Shred It is taking on U7 over here now. And Eve is going to get knocked by JD Smooth. Sly is going to go out. I want to say Playzone ended up taking him as well as Unruly. So that is 2 kills not given to a team. Shadow is going to confirm the kill onto Eve. And Fruit is now going to get a knock onto Seebdub. I believe that was with a M24. Jesus, there's so many fucking teams alive in Pachinki right now that I can't keep up with where all these bullets are actually coming from. So I'm just trying to get it whatever and whenever I can get anything on stream. I just feel like with how close these guys are together right now, I'm just getting to it just like a fraction of a second too late. So the last member for 8DP, going to wait for these teams to start eliminating each other. And Accelerate was able to get a Stella back up. So that is very good for that team. And Gone 11 is going to be pushing in a little bit now. Death going straight down the center right there. One of their members currently knocked. Fruit going to get him back up. And Maniac is, I believe, going to get shot in the back through that open window right there. Queen Bee going to get knocked. Not sure who that one came from. Playzone's going to move in. Definitely going to take her out of this round. Jack going to get a knock onto Fruit with the DP. And going to take him out of this one as well. So a couple players for Insidious. I believe 2 of them right there knocked. Chronic going to try to get the revive onto Zero. Going to have Death right in front of them in that little shack. And there are just smoke nades everywhere right there. Zero going to get knocked. And this time it is going to come from Kronos. So we currently still have 8 teams still standing. There's going to be 18 people here inside this tiny-ass circle. And this is where shit's going to start going down. The one member for 8DP over there ended up taking down one of the players. And then, I believe, 2 of them over there ended up pushing on them at the same time. And 8DP just got eliminated in, I want to say that was like 8th place. So it does look like 9 has now been knocked for Insidious, as well as one of the members right there in front of Death. Accelerate's going to push forward. I'm not sure if they were able to finish that one off or not. And then Lag going to control the area. They're actually inside a zone right now. So most of these teams are all going to have to push towards them. So they have the best ground right now, actually, in my opinion. Other than that, Accelerate does have the compound just inside of the zone. And where are the rest of these teams at? Marino is being eaten up by that zone. Can he get the heal off? And I believe who just took that one? It was Chicken. And War Criminal is going to be pushing to the zone. Mr. Bacon going to get knocked as soon as he crosses the threshold. And what is Jay doing over there? Just chilling beside the... I'm actually surprised they don't see him outside that window. Death is trying to heal as fast as possible. And you can see him running and jumping towards his zone. And is headed right for Jay. He's actually going to take Jay out. And Latency going to steal that one really quickly as soon as he came around that corner. So Chicken does have a pretty good spot in the zone right now. Where is this one actually going to end up at? I don't see any more circles. So this one may end in a heal off, which I'm hoping it's not. We have had that happen one time on my stream. Oh, fuck. So Accelerate going to be popping a bunch of smokes. I'm not sure if they know Chicken is in there. And Jag is going to fuck him up. Actually, I take that back. Maniac got the kill with a frag grenade. I really thought Jag got that one with the shotgun. Suzuki getting the, or actually, I take that back. He got knocked by a frag grenade. I actually thought he got the knock onto, no, he actually did. And Jag ended up getting knocked by the frag grenade in return. Estella now being knocked as well. Only one still standing is now Maniac. Jag gonna get knocked one more time. Shadow pushing in. And Shadow's gonna get knocked. So Maniac is gonna knock Sane as well. JD Smooth coming down. And I think JD Smooth just pulled that off for latency. And he did. I really thought Accelerate had that. All right, guys, we're going to take a short little break so I can take some end game pictures, and I'll go ahead and get the next lobby set up, and I will ping the team leaders, so just stay tuned, and we will be back momentarily. All right, everybody, welcome back for round number 2. Definitely a pretty badass ending for round number 1. I'd want to say that is definitely one of the tops I've seen in I don't know how many weeks I've been doing this since like January. Even with all the times I've been asking for people to jump Pachinki and have some rooftop battles, I even got that in that one round alone. So definitely getting some of the things I want to see. So let's see what round number 2 is going to give us for a plane line. And this one is going to go from Lipovka all the way to North George. So definitely should see a lot of primary drops on this one. Honestly, don't expect to see a lot of people going military or Novo unless they specifically go there for their primary, which they're going to be dropping for a vehicle somewhere around the Milta area and make their way over the bridges. But other than that, I don't really see anybody going there. And the other one's probably a hard getting to. It's probably going to be like Quarry, Ferry Pier, and Primorsk. I think I only saw maybe 2 teams go Primorsk last game and like 2 to Ferry Pier. Not quite sure on that one, though. All right, so our first couple teams. Thank you for the host, Roman. First couple teams are coming down. You already see some shots going off right there on Team 25, and that is going to be GRTO. So these guys were not in the first round. They actually messaged me for an open slot, said they didn't care about missing the first round. They just wanted to play against some of these teams. So just an extra one to bring in for you guys. I want to say they've been in my scrims before, and I want to say they actually did pretty well. So these guys are going to be doing a 2-2 drop. You can see Maniac just off in the distance. Going to be doing... So their teams do single drops. Let's go over here with Team 13 real quick. They are up against Team number 4 at the moment. This is going to be Critch, Lucid, and JoJo. And they are going to be taking on Insidious. What was that pink-ass gun? The fucking M45. I honestly don't know why people like coming to the apartments. I mean, it is a hot drop area, but I feel like every time I come here, I don't get weapons out of this. I just come here to kill the people. All right, Lucid's going to be pushing forward into the building that Chronic is currently inside of. And here comes the communication. You're going to see 9 pushing forward now. Going to be trying to play some shots right there onto Lucid. Michael going to get a knock on to Death. And Lucky's going to take him out. So Lucid is going to get some damage right there. And Chronic is not going to jump out. Lucid's going to jump inside. And can he get through the window? And here comes the molly. Did Lucid jump back out? And here we go. Lucid's going to land 1 or 2 right there. And it is going to come down to a pistol versus, what is that, the Uzi? And even though it did sound like he had the Deagle, the gun does have a very slow fire rate. Somebody's already popping off a fucking flare over there, too. JoJo going to get knocked by Critch with the AK. Actually, thought one of the members for Insidious just got knocked. And it was 9. So it's going to be all up to Critch right here. Jay is on top of the building. This is one of the things I like to do myself. And he can absolutely clusterfuck him if he can jump down from the corner of this building to the ledges and come in through one of the windows. Like, nobody ever suspects that. And he is going to do it. And Critch is going to take some damage there. Jay's going to take some himself. Look how much health this man's got left. Going to take some from the fall and some from Critch. Both of them are now going to be pushing up. They know he is hurting. And 9's going to take JoJo out, and Critch. Critch going to be taken out with that frag. So nice job right there to Insidious. And I'm going to go down here with XLR8. They are currently taking on Team 25. Estella going to be rocking by far one of my favorite guns in the game. Tell you the guys that week after week. I love rocking an M4 and a VSS. My M4's got to have that 6 times on it. And my VSS definitely has to have the extended quick draw mag. Without it, I feel like that gun reloads way too slow. Alright, so I am being told that apparently some people were being racist in all chat on the plane. Guys, please fucking refrain from that shit. It's fucking 2019. Who the fuck gives a shit anymore about fucking race? So Bubba's going to get a knock onto Webb and going to get the finish with the Scar. Brett going to be pushing forward and going to get knocked. In comes Candor. And LM now going to be pushing up forward and is going to get knocked, pushing up too quickly. It was going to be a 2v1 up there. And Trevor's going to take down 50 as well. And Trevor and Matt are going to be the last 2 standing for their team. And Trevor is going to get knocked. And Loso trying to take them on, and I mean, it's an uneven matchup. Being a 4v1, you can't give the man too hard of a time. He put up a fight, got a knock out of it too. All right, so DN1 up top going to be... Sorry, I was reading something in chat. DN1's going to be spread out pretty good up north. They're going to be by Team 16. I'm going to go down here with Team 25. And it did not switch. Right now, XLR8 going to be taking on GRTO. Currently, Sap going to be eliminated. Asuzuki going to get the knock onto Trung. And I am jealous of your M4, my sir. I don't have mine quite built up that much, but I'd definitely like to get there eventually. I have all the spray paint cans. I just don't have the whatever the other things are fucking called. So your dude is gonna be over there by the boat, chilling in the water. And he is going to be just out far enough to where he can use the boat for some cover. But he can also get back up on the land to shoot that M16. At least he's got some kind of scope on it. And your dude's going to confirm the kill onto Estella. And Saint's going to go ahead and get the kill onto Hippie over there. Celester is trying to put some bullets onto XLR right now. You can see Asuzuki is back to being low on health. I'm not sure if he ever had a chance to heal up or not. Or if the dude for GRTO ended up landing some more shots on him. See what everyone else is up to real quick. Let's go back up here with DSN. It did look like Team 5 was going to rotate back towards them. I'm not sure if that's still the case. Nope, they ended up turning back around. So we're going to go ahead and head out from these guys. Let's go down here with... Let's see, last 2 members standing for Forsaken. And where were the other teams at? So they're going to get out of there as quickly as possible. And it was Latency for Team 10 up on the hill, doing some damage to Forsaken. Go over here with Gone 11. Going to be placing some shots onto Team 1 as they rotate by. You can see them landing some shots onto one shot while they rotate by. I'm not sure what kind of vehicle that was. Queen Bee now is going to make her rotation by. And Carlos is now going to try to play some onto Queen Bee. It looked like maybe one landed at the most. Not really a whole lot of damage done as she rotates by. So we do have quite a few teams making their way across the water. ADP is going to do a wide rotation into the zone. And from what I can tell, they are going to come into the back end of military. ICE right now going to be the only team occupying military base. And let's see, XLRA is making their way across. Onyx is going to be right there in front of them. I'm going to switch over to, what was that, Carnage and Onyx, see how close they are. Not too sure how Jag is close to them. I think he might just be swimming. Yeah, so they're just swimming across. But they definitely could take their time. They are already in zone. I have a feeling this one is going to end up right in the center of military. If not, it's going to be up there right by Wookiee for Team 11. So I have a feeling it's going to be partly water or right dead center military. And this zone actually went to the left a little bit more than I thought it would. It's going to have more of the mainland than I definitely thought it would have as well. So Nameless is going to make their rotation through the water. Ice going to be just behind them. War Criminals going to be over there in Primorsk. Looks like Team 1 took out 2 boats. Or possibly even a jet ski. So Tiger Nation has made their way across the left-hand bridge. And let's see who they are placing some fire up on. And from what I could tell, it may have just been a misfire. I'm not seeing anybody around them. So let's go over here with Team 18. Team 11 is rotating directly into these guys at the moment. Benny going to get a knock onto Winters. And where's this other dude for Team 18? And Prince is going to be right on Moist Queen. So Cantor's going to get a knock on a 9 from Insidious. Brad's going to go ahead and confirm that one for him. And Zoro is going off, I believe. Just got a knock on to Brad. Going to go ahead and confirm that one as well. And Cantor is going to go down too. And it does look like Zeno jumped out of the vehicle too early. Ended up getting knocked. Prince going to get the knock onto Moist Queef. Nobody wants to knock a Moist Queef. And that is going to be it for Forsaken. Breezy getting some work done over there onto accuracy. Let's go ahead and check in with these guys over here. I believe Tweed is still standing. Artemis has the possibility of getting revived. And Tweed's right on him. Shouldn't have a problem with that. You can see Breezy does have the left-hand side right there by the US. And Hilo is, from what I can tell, going for a right-hand flank, trying to get a different angle. Roman going to get a knock onto Artemis. Artemis did not have time to heal. And here comes DN1 with the push. Breezy pushing into the first compound. And now pushing up behind the US, trying to get some line of sight through these windows. And Tweed is going to go down, and so is Artemis. And that is going to be a confirmed kill for Roman with the frag. And I want to say Breezy was able to get the other. So nice job right there by DN1. And they still have not too bad of a position in zone. Let's go over here with Fuego 8. They're going to be taking on Ice at the moment. Kobe going to get a knock onto Sly as well. And that must be the other Ice team. So right now we're actually watching... I think this one's just called Ice. Queen Bee going to get a knock onto Clorox. And Ryan is scrambling around, trying to figure out where these footsteps are coming from, where Caliber is moving back and forth. Queen Bee and One Shot are now going to be pushing forward to the farmhouse that Church is currently inside of. Ryan going to get knocked. Miss taking a couple in the small little building right ahead by Caliber. And Caliber is going to get knocked by Mist. And Church is going to take down Marino. And Church is going to Thirst. And he takes down One Shot when he tried to drop shot. And Church is crazy low on health. Here comes Queen Bee. It's going to go ahead and make the rotation upstairs. And that should give Queen Bee enough time to get the revive onto One Shot. And Miss looks like was able to get Ryan back up. Now going for the revive onto Clorox. And this should make it an even battle one more time. Queen Bee this time is going to get knocked, but did quite a bit of damage to Church. And once this battle is over with, I'm going to switch over to XLR8. I think they are taking on... I didn't see what team that was. Ryan going to get knocked by Caliber. And the whole team is going to push in to get the final kill. And Miss going to get knocked as well. And Clorox is going to play some shots onto Queen Bee, but going to get the knock, and Caliber is going to move in for the cover. So nice job right there by Ice to eliminate that team. And we are going to go over here with Latency. We have quite a few teams over here. So Team 3, Team 10, and Team 19. Vane going to get knocked by Shadow. And Onyx going to take down one of the Latency members. Carnage and Vane taking a lot of zone damage right there. Is Jag bleeding out? Yeah, he is. So where's the rest of his team at? So they are not in the area. And I want to say the rest of Team 19 isn't either. Snowy is over in Novo. Let's go over here with Team 5 now. And I want to say... Who's that? Benny trying to play some shots onto Team 16. And Bubba is going to save his teammate. Benny was trying to move in to get the finish onto that one. Bubba took him down with the VSS. And Gek is now going to move in. Bubba is going to go for the revive first. I believe Bubba got to it first, so there is a possibility that Bubba could turn around and take both Benny and Gek out. And Playzone's going to take down Snowy. I'm not sure if she was AFK or not. And Team 5 is going to go ahead and jump in the water. They don't want this battle. They want to get into zone and get their placement points. I'm going to go over here with DN1 again. So Team 7 going to be in front of them. This is going to be War Criminals. Hilo trying to heal up. Definitely low on some health. Breezy going to get the knock onto Chewy right there. C-Dub going to be pushing down the rocks right there beside Mr. Bacon. And Hilo going to get the knock onto Mr. Bacon. This is going to be down to C-Dub. C-Dub pushing forward, going to get the knock onto Hilo. And I cannot remember how to pronounce your name. I was told how to. I do apologize, but nice backup. And I'm going to switch down here to 8DP real quick. So there's the rest of XLR8. I did see some bullets coming out of both of these teams. And it does look like XLR8 was able to get into a vehicle probably quicker than 8DP. And that is going to be Maniac and Suzuki. And it did look like 8DP was heading this way. So these guys are thirsty for some kills. Maniac going to be pushing forward. Not sure if the two guys down in the dip right there were trying to basically, I guess, distract them. But it did look like Maniac backed off for a little bit. And Maniac going to get the knock onto one of their members. And here comes another. Suzuki's going to go down. Maniac's going to get the knock on him. And he gets the knock onto Alte as well. And it is going to be down to just Maniac and I'm going to say Garara. Close enough. But why are you on that side of the vehicle? One frag grenade could end this. And there it is. That's going to be a triple kill. And that is going to be it for 8DP. Nice ass fucking nade right there by Maniac. And these two teams are going to battle it out again. And this is going to be DSN versus, I want to say accuracy? Or was it something else? I just see ACR in front of Benny's name, so I took a guess. And Gun 11 for a second was exchanging some shots with Latency. From what I can tell, Latency is going to be running a 2-2 split. They are using multiple vehicles. From what I can tell, there are 4 of them. And I'm going to go in here with Team 18. And what team is currently on top of them? And that is going to be one of the ice teams. And Prince currently going to be knocked. One shot knocked. Is Queen Bee knocked as well? No, she's going to get the heal. But Tiger Nation over there is trying to steal these. So right now, Ice is caught in the middle of these two teams. Jay going to get a knock onto Dark. And did Sly just move in? Let's go over here with DN1. And I want to say they are trying to third-party Tiger Nation. Chrono's going to get a knock onto Sly with, what was that? Was that the M24? Roman going to get a knock onto Zed. And who was that? I want to say Dark got knocked down as well. Shroud is crazy low on health. Hilo going to be pushing forward. And Breezy going to get a knock for DN1 as well. Lucky going to get a knock onto Breezy in return. And Tiger Nation getting some revives. Zed going to get knocked one more time. And Shroud going to go down. Zed going to get taken out. Hilo is doing work over here. And then I want to say that is it. No, Xeno is still alive for Tiger Nation. So now Nameless has moved up behind DN1 on this hill. And they are going to be battling it out for edge of zone right here. Play zone going to take Michael down. Jay going to get the knock onto Roman. And Hilo is going to have to find some cover in that dip where Insidious cannot see up here. Nameless went ahead and basically, I want to say they may have only got one. I don't think they stole the down kill. Playzone going to take down the last member for Tiger Nation over there. Dabs and Lizzie still rocking it out for New England Whalers. So we still have 9 teams still standing over here. Sly currently knocked inside the little house. And let's see who else behind him. I see Team 8, which I'm pretty sure is Latency. And Ice is going to be pushing them right now. Actually, they are on a completely different hill. I thought they were side by side for a second. Chrono's going to get the knock onto Shadow. And Maniac is going to be down there by the broken walls for military base. Right now, with all these teams looking forward, he may stand a chance of getting to the zone with no issues. Maniac going to get the knock right there onto Wiggy with the VSS. Definitely the best gun right now for him to do some dirty work from the shadows. Ice now pushing back down the hill. Make a leftward rotation into the edge of the zone. And they should be right on it. Team 15, Nameless, is going to be pushing up behind them. I'm not sure if they are watching their backs or not. And Lucky is about to come over the top of that hill. Coots is going to be possibly his first victim. You can hear the VSS shots coming in this direction. Maniac is now going to have to push forward and going to hop in a vehicle and get stuck on the wall. And he makes it. Let's see if he could push up right here, right into Nameless and Ice. And Latency is just going to place a bunch of bullets on him. Chrono's going to get the knock onto Lucky. Michael going to get the knock back in return onto Chronos. Latency is now pushing forward to the zone, but they are also trying to steal the kills over here from Nameless and Ice White. And let's go over here with New England Whalers real quick. Thank you, Sass My Ass. I definitely forgot how to say his name. I think you told me like a week or two ago. Lizzie gonna get knocked. And all I hear is Car 98 shots raining out from the left in my ear. So that's gonna be Gek. Gek getting the knock onto Lizzie with the Car 9. So 6 teams still standing, 18 people still standing. And this zone is going to go, what is that, towards Team 18 up here on the top of the hill. Shadow going to get knock onto Prince. And how close is Ice White to these guys? Smooth going to get the knock onto Shadow now. And gonna get the confirm with a nade. Nippa is trying to play some shots onto Shadow. Jay gonna get the confirm kill onto Benny. Shadow gonna knock Sly. Bleach is gonna eliminate Lizzie. And Dabs is gonna get the knock onto Gek. Thank you for the follow, Miller. Zero gonna get the knock onto Exclusive and the confirm. And I want to say Zero just took out Dabs. Pika took down Zero. And that should leave, what is that, just Jay still standing for Insidious? Kronos is gonna get the confirm kill onto Shadow up here. and as well on Smokey Joe. And Coots ended up getting one onto JD Smooth, so Latency went out in 4th place. So this is going to come down to Insidious, Ice White, and team number 5. Team 8, currently the only one inside a zone. Insidious definitely has the farthest rotation to make to get here. And Pika is thirsty for these guys down here. Coot's going to take down Pika, which gives Insidious a whole lot of movement area to do as they can to get up here to ice. So Jay is going to push left. Zero is going to heal up a little bit behind a tree. And Jay's going to try to put some shots over there with the ends up getting a knock onto Coots. Now it is just going to be up to Kronos, and I believe Kronos was able to get the knock onto Jay. Kronos is now going to move forward to try to get the revive onto Coots. And does Zero push up? I want to say he just pulled a frag out. And it did not have the distance on it. So Kronos was able to get the revive onto Coots. And now it is a 2v1. Kronos going to be pushing forward. And Kronos is able to get the final kill onto Jay. Or who's that? Final kill onto Zero. So popped up in the feed as Jay. I think Jay was knocked. So Ice White going to go ahead and get a second round victory. And they are going to go out with 9 kills. So very good job to those guys. So we're going to take some in-game pictures and be back shortly with round number 3. Watch out for the ping for all the team leaders. Lobby should be open probably within the next 2 to 3 minutes. All right, guys, we're going to go live with round 3 in just a second. I'm going to give Team 1 a second just to get that last member that most likely got kicked out by the room glitch. Chance to get back in here before I hit start. And I'm going to say, let's say 20 seconds. All right, so we're going to have 97 people for this third and final round of tonight. So let's get this one underway and get the overlay switch for you guys. Hopefully we have a very good turnout like our first and second round. I do kind of like that helmet in that picture, though. Really hoping my game did not freeze. All right, I'm going to try exiting the game real quick and logging back in. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out of the lobby. Dude, what is going on with this game? So the game was actually nice enough to let me rejoin. So hopefully we didn't miss a whole lot. I'm hoping that they're all still just jumping out of the planes. All right, so here we go. So most of the teams have landed. I'm not sure what the plane line was for the third round, but as you can see, we have GRTO in military base. Let's go ahead with these dudes down here. And I want to say they just took out TGS. Let's go up here to North George. A bunch of teams over here. We got Team 9, Team 1, and Team 24. And QWERTY is going to have a bunch of guys around him from 2 different teams. And he's going to go ahead and jump out and back off. I'm going to rotate out of here, see what some other people are up to. Let's go ahead and check in with Team 6. Owen going to get a knock on to 9. And I'm going to go over here with Team 22 real quick. And who are they just taking down over here? Looks like 8DP. So off in the distance, you're going to see Team Gun 11 as well as Nameless. DN1 going to be taking on Forsaken down in Novo. Let's go ahead and check in with these guys down here. Hilo taking some shots, going to get dropped by Wookie. Jackson going to be leaning the crates. Going to get the knock onto Wookie right there. Going to get knocked by Moist Queef in return. And Hilo is now back up. Rest of the team is now going to be pushing forward to provide some cover fire for Jackson. Roman going to get a knock onto, actually going to get the confirmed kill onto Wookie. And Don G-Bud's crazy low on health. Moist Queef going to be knocked. Hilo going to be pushing over there towards Hippie. And Hippie is going to be taken down. So that is it for Forsaken. Nice job to DN1. I actually didn't see Jackson get knocked back there. And let's go over here with War Criminals. They are going to be moving into school. So Team 6 and Team, what is that, Team 4 over there? Going to be battling it out at the apartments. So when we were over here earlier, I want to say Owen got a knock onto 9. How pissed off would have everybody been if they made them get all new skins for the UMP 45 and they didn't transfer from the UMP 9? And Legend is now going to be pushing forward for Team 4. Chronic is going to be taking on Lucid. And Chronic is going to get knocked. And they're going to go ahead and thirst him. 9 is currently down inside of the building, which is going to leave it up to name his block, but I want to say it was Legend over there. Let's go ahead and get a first-person view. Going to get knocked. Was rocking an S12. And they are going to go ahead and start thirsting to get their points. So I want to say Jay was the last one standing for Insidious over here. War Criminal is going to be occupying school. Who else is close? Let's see how close Accelerate is to Team 2. Not close enough to stick around at the moment. It might be the teams at school still. And actually, let's check in with the Team 18 as they rotate right into Team 19. And they're just going to go by with no problems. So Fuego 8 going to be caught up in between two teams right now in the middle of the rotation. It's going to be some guys from Team 16. Where were the other ones at? And Team 23. So they were able to cut it right down the middle of the two. And from what I could tell, not any damage done to them. So they should be pretty good to make the rotation a little bit farther into this next zone. And everybody right now is right on the western side of this new zone. Nobody is really on the east side except for New England Whalers. Tons of open land. And I'm going to switch over here to latency. From what I can tell, possibly placing shots on Team 1 as their rotation goes by them. And not really a whole lot of action going on right now. Wonder if everybody's just trying to play it a little bit safer this third round to get all the points they can to place as high as possible in the ranks for tonight. If you guys aren't aware of the point system for this, all you have to do is join the Discord, and you'll actually see the point system inside of its own channel within the scrims. It's got its nice own little graphic with everything set up for 1st through 25th, and for points for kills as well. Like I always say, if you want to be a part of these events, all you got to do is join the server and go ahead and submit a team when you see the ping for registration opening up after I finish scores after every scrim on Wednesday. So submit a team. Tuesday before, I'll open up check-in 24 hours to basically get in by 3 p.m. the day of scrims. Basically, all that does is confirm your spot that you submitted your roster in. So it all is determined in order of when that roster is actually submitted. So my invited teams are always going to have the first couple spots. After that, it is first come, first serve. So the faster you put in a roster, the most likely you are able to get in and play. So not every backup team is able to get in. I think I use only maybe 2 to 3 at the most every single scrim. And it does fill up rather quickly. So if you want to join the Discord server and get your team in, whatever channel you're watching on, I think it's just !Discord. It'll pop up with a link in the chat, as well as I think there's time posts for the Discord as well. And let's go over here with Team 22. And so Death is already going to be knocked. Not really a whole lot going on over here. And let's go over here with Team 19. Team 18 going to be pushing right into them. So Sly is going to be up on the top of the hill right here. And Shreddit is going to start a battle. So let's go down here with Team 6. Owen currently going to be knocked. And I believe there's one more. Webb going to get knocked right there by Brady. Expo going to be pushing up inside. Brady is like 2 shots, and that's going to be a spectator glitch right there. So that door was open. And DT is going to get the final couple bullets landed on Brady. And that is going to get Shredded to move farther into our final round tonight. Gonna switch over here to accelerate real quick. Team 22 is going to be making their rotation pretty close to these guys. And they're also going to have Team 18 just to the left of them. And I'm not sure if it was too quick, but if you saw what Asuzuki was doing right there, if you are going to spray from distance, try to crouch or prone as much as possible. That way your bullets are more likely to go in a straight line rather than all over like clusterfucked, like you're blind and trying to fucking paint a picture. And here come the bombs down. So we're going to have a few teams in the red zone. I'm not really a big fan of the red zone. The red zone does love me. It does not look like they're landing any shots on teammate team out there, but actually I take that back. Estelle is going to get a knock onto Sly. And Shadow's just looking around, try to get some kind of view on them. So here is where we're going to start seeing some action. So as these teams start coming closer together, they're starting to make their rotations. As you can see, what is that, Team 24 rotating right there by Team 16. Not going to stop. They're going to continue rotating. But right now, with the size of this circle this is where you start judging where you think final zone is going to go. So for all the teams that want to sit right there on the edge of circle, I mean, it can work for you. You may get lucky sometimes, but basically what you want to do is control some kind of compound, some kind of dip, some kind of crevice right at the point where you think your zone is going to hit. And so Accelerate's still over there with Team 18. And going to go with Nippa real quick. So Asuzuki does not look to be knocked, but quite a few people low on health right now. Shadow going to get a knock onto Maniac. And he's got a teammate up there, so should have no problems with the revive on that one. So Sly right now just trying to peek the top of this hill, trying to get some kind of view on these guys. Definitely landing some shots right there onto Estella. But I have a feeling this is going to come down to Asuzuki and possibly Jag right here. Asuzuki definitely has good view on these guys. So right there, you're going to see Sly walking right into him. All he was doing was leaning right for him, come around that corner. And pretty much just walked into it. Jag going to be placing some shots onto, I want to say, Shatter right there. And that is going to cause Team 18 to backtrack. And this zone is going to hard shift up towards the mansion area. Team 18 was able to get in that vehicle as they were rotating away. You can see a bunch of bullets were able to land on them. but they should have no problems making it away safely now, unless they rotate straight down into Tiger Nation down there. I'm going to go ahead and check in with Dark real quick, because Team 18 is definitely still rotating down. Actually, they hopped out of that vehicle. He does see that UAZ right in front of him. But he also does have war criminals right in front of him. Dart gonna get shot looking in the complete opposite direction. And let's go over here with Team 16, and it did not let me switch. And Team 16 is not there anymore. Over here with Team 2. So Expo going to be the last one standing for Shred It. And I can hear some shots just off to the left. That's going to be accuracy over there for Team 24. And the battle over there at School Apartments is still going on, so I'm going to switch back there real quick. This is going to be Team 12 and Team 7. Right now you're seeing Shroud currently knocked. Dark has been taken out previously, which you saw. Zed going to get a knock onto Chicken now. Both these teams have about 6 seconds until the zone starts moving. Actually, my timer just kind of stopped at 6 seconds, and this zone is going anyways. Let's go over here with Accelerate. I do see some shots coming out over there, so they got to be taking on Shred It or placing some shots onto Expo, making his rotation to the zone. Oh. Queen Bee going to be taking down Matt. Jag is going to take down Expo, which is going to eliminate Shred It. And off in the distance, you can see Candor with Team 22 and Ice over there by Shelter. Shroud going to be taken down. C-Dub, 8DP going to be taken down. Fuck, I can't even see who the last guy was. And Shroud now gets a drop onto Chicken. And can these guys heal up enough and fast enough to make it to zone? Mr. Bacon still standing for his team. Gonna jump out right onto Shroud. And Shroud's gonna do a quick 180 turn. Not sure if Shroud's gonna have enough time, and it is gonna be up to 8DP to make it to zone. Not sure if he's gonna be able to do it. Quite a few teams on the southern end of the zone. Currently checking in with QWERTY. They are going to be taking on Latency. So let's see how accuracy does in this one. Actually, they're taking on DN1. Lag is off in the distance just a little bit more. So DN1 is going to be caught in the middle of this. JD Smooth going to be taking down Rye Guy. Actually, that hill right there could save DN1 from being third-partied by Latency. Saint going to get a knock on to, or a confirmed kill onto Tweed. And Shadow is now going to take down Roman. And that is going to be it. And Smokey Joe is going to get the last member for DN1. switch over here to GRTO. They're going to be exchanging some shots with team number 5 over there in Walmart. Maniac going to confirm the kill onto Carnage. And Gek is going to get knocked by Celester. And your dude going to go ahead and confirm that with the Mini 14. Bleach going to go ahead and get a knock in return. And he's going to do so with the VSS. I recommend everybody at least try the VSS. I mean, it's not for everybody. It only has 20 bullets, and those 20 bullets go fairly quick on full auto. It's more of just learning how to lead the target, because it does have quite some bullet drop, and the bullets do lag a little bit after you shoot them. So it's all just a little bit of practice. The actual markings on the scope do actually mean things. So go ahead and practice with it. It'll let you know how far you have to lead and how high you have to arc the bullet up to actually hit your target at certain meters. And I'm going to go back here to TMGN. And these guys are going to be taking on latency over here. As Suzuki going to get a knock on to Queen Bee. Maniac going to go ahead and get to confirm. And Ice is not going to be controlling the compound just to the right. So we're going to have 3 teams over here on Send It Hill. And 2 members for XLRA going to get knocked right there by 2 different teams. And Bleach going to go ahead and confirm the knock onto Estella. Smokey Joe going to get the knock. And they are going to be pushing up. And I can't see through all of this smoke. And Blaze is just spraying and praying. And in comes Saint. And Saint is going to go down. Very nice job by Blaze right there and Chem 420 to just start spraying anything they could through the smoke. And they ended up getting quite a few knocks. And then Loso throwing in the frag grenade and getting the final kill onto Saint. Ice White now going to be pushing forward. Kronos is going to be using... Actually, Kronos not using anything. He's just pushing. And here comes Kobe with the vehicle. And Loso currently knocked. Wiggy's going to get a knock. And Kobe only one to get knocked right there. And Ice White ended up winning the battle against TMGN. So first TMGN went against Latency, ended up winning the battle. And then Ice White ended up pushing in basically almost instantly after the last person was finished off. And I'm not sure if they caught him off guard or not, but it was definitely a good tactic. So Fuego 8 is now going to be pushing into the compound Ice White just left. I heard a flare go off directly behind me. GRTO going to be taking on XLR8 over here. You're going to see your dude currently knocked. And Asuzuki is putting in some work over here. Maniac going to try to push over to get the revive onto Jag. Was unable to. And that is going to be it for GRTO. Playzone going to eliminate Candor and Ice Caliber. And I hear some bullets hitting these vehicles over here too. So we are down to our last 3 teams. Going to be 10 people still standing. So you're going to have 2 members for XLR8. How many? Full team for Ice White. And what is that? 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 for these guys over here. Actually, they have a full team as well. So right now, the only team not in the zone is going to be XLR8. After this zone shift, I'm not really too sure where this one's going to come. Kronos is going to get knocked from... Why isn't it coming up in the kill feed yet? Unless I totally spaced out on it. And XLR8 now going to be pushing in. They are going to use the cover from the side of the mountain. And Kobe, I thought for a second, was going to peek as Suzuki went for the pre-fire. And Kobe tries to jump over the side and spray. Ends up doing quite a bit of damage to Suzuki, but was able to get the knock onto Kobe. And Maniac trying to get the confirm. And Maniac just hit the side of that crate right there. Kronos is now pushing down, trying to go for the flank. Maniac ends up seeing him and basically turns with the M4, and all bullets went on target. Coots is going to try to flank around the back. Maybe possibly come up behind Maniac or Suzuki. And Coots' strategy was able to pay off right there. Was able to get a knock on a Maniac and get the thirst. And it came down to one of his teammates tried to get over there and do the same kind of strategy with him. And they ended up losing one. So now Fuego 8 is now pushing up towards the same compound ICE is currently in. They're going to be using that little dip on the hill right there for some cover. I have a feeling they're waiting to third party this and going to let these two teams battle it out. Who's going to be taking down Mist over there? Clorox now going to be pushing forward. Let me get a first person view on these guys. Clorox going to get the knock onto Coots. Wiggy is now going to be pushing forward. And it was a 3v1. So now it is going to be Fuego 8 versus the lone member for XLR8. Let's see if Suzuki can pull this one off, or if Fuego 8 is going to be our round 3 victors. So they're going to get their last member up and make this a 4v1. For a second, I thought two of their dudes were about to go out to the zone. So here come the frags. Everybody hoping to get lucky. And he is going to be using the crate for some cover. So I'm just going to chill here real quick. And that nade definitely went past him. So chat, let me see how you guys think this one's going to turn out. Do you think Fuego 8's going to get the round 3 win, or do you think Suzuki is going to pull this one off in a 4v1? So he's going to prone more forward now, use that bush as some cover. When you are up close, any fucking bush is awesome cover. But once you hit that 100-meter mark, you're basically laying in the open. Out pushes Mist, and was able to land a couple. Clorox and Church are now going to push around the back. And it does look like Church was able to land the couple final bullets into him. And that is going to give Fuego 8 a round 3 victory. So they're going to go out with 3 kills. XLR8 is going to go out with 10 kills for second. I think that's Ice White's going to go out in third with 6. And the other Ice team is going to go out in fourth with 3. And 5th is going to go to Trevor and his team. 6th is going to go to GRTO. And 7th is going to go to TMGN. So, as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, whatever social media platform you are currently watching on, go ahead and give it a follow, subscription, notify, whatever it is on that channel. Please go ahead and do it. Trying to gain as many followers as possible. Get their name, or sorry, my name out there. Even possibly maybe do some live streams or events for other clans. So I think I may end up choosing a clan to join by the end of this week, if not next week. So if you are looking for anybody for your comp team, go ahead and DM me. I'm trying to get back into it. I definitely miss it. And go ahead and get scores done quickly as possible for you guys. So like always, I won't ping you guys for the scores because I know there are scrims starting basically now. So I don't want to disturb you guys from that shit. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next Wednesday. Just keep a lookout. I am going to start streaming my own gameplay more often. And like I said, I may stream test the green screen this week as well.